Sorry, I forgot to bring myself in. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Friday edition of Morning Wood. I'm your host right now, currently at this very moment, Detroit Lenny. Allie Burns is having some technical issues with internet. I don't know. There's buttons and there's colors and, so you get me for now. But don't forget, we will be having a special guest on in a little bit, in about 15 or so minutes. Sean Higgs, let me put his name in here. Big bright lights. Mr. Sean Higgs will be joining us in about 15 minutes, talk some baseball, some different angles to some player props and whatnot. I'm going to share my screen as well so you guys can see how many people are still left in the... maybe I can do it like that. Well, no, I can do it like that. Maybe like that. There you go. There are, 15? So 13 people still left in the last Woody. A lot of you guys have put your last Woody on the Facebook page, so I went ahead and pulled those through. I am going to go through the chat as well. Let's start here with what up? And then Amanda Winston says she would like Tigers first 5 run line. What's that? All right. Donald Wallace, I think I got you. Red Sox under 10. Morning, Lenny. Morning, Michael. What's happening? Mets one line for Jared Nichols. He likes that. All right. Don't forget, guys. Donald Wallace, I got you too. Yep, I got you. Last Woody, Red Sox under 10. What up, peoples? What's happening? I'm going to pull this out. You guys don't really need to see this spreadsheet. There's only 13 people left. I need picks from Alex L. Breaking Vegas. I need a last Woody from you. David Allen. I need a last Woody from you. And TS44 and Tyreek. That's all we really need. We're just going to talk some baseball. Look kind of ahead at some stuff for the weekend. I'm going to share this out on the Twitter just to make sure I got that going for me. Boom, bang, pow. If I can. There it is. Boom. All right. We should be clipping along here. Yes. Everybody can hear me. All right. Boom, bang, pow. Oh, Lenny. Supness. You guys, I'm just going to tell you right, Michael, out in one day, I'm going deep. Very sad. Yeah. There has been there was a lot cut yesterday, I should say, from sorry, I feel like I got something in my throat. There was a lot of people cut yesterday. There was a lot of losses in the going deep contest, which if you haven't already, you should know. On Facebook, I started a whole contest called basically Going Deep. And Going Deep is baseball contest, everything but player props, game props, sides, totals, first 5, all that stuff. Totally good. So anything else, though, no player props. Jeff Bradley, he missed that, put player prop in. It did cash, so good job on that. But it was not, it was a player prop, so you don't go through. I'm going to change this real quick because I am not Allie Burns. Morning Wood with Detroit Lenny. Just put that up there right now. That's me. Find me on Twitter, Detroit_Lenny. Also find me over on Picks and Parlays. Some free pick videos. You can find me on Picks and Parlays on TikTok. I haven't put up a TikTok yet. Plays that I do like, though, so far. I'm going to keep going through the chat before I tell you guys all that. I'll take the Red Sox minus 130. Please, thank you kindly, sir. No problem. Red Sox money line. There's somebody else on that, too. Eddie Sanchez is on that. 2 people on the Red Sox money line. And then I think somebody's on the Donald Wallace on Red Sox under 10. Frankie V says, good morning, guys. What's happening? As a Yankee fan, my fingers threw up. Melissa typed that. That's just hard, right? It's hard. Oh, there she is. Hit the like button. Lenny, I'm sorry. Thank you for circling the wagons, as always. Apparently, that's what I do. Circle the wagons, just as Ross Benjamin. Allie, be careful of insubordination. I'm on the Red Sox and the Phillies. You're not in my Woody, but I appreciate it. The Phillies. Nobody bets the Phillies. Check out this pretty sweet shirt. My wife, let me just tell you guys real quick. I got my wife one of those cricket things for, I don't know if you know what they are. It's like they make like vinyl for t-shirts and stuff, and you can do engraving and whatever. It's called a cricket machine, okay? Well, the cricket machine, she always wanted, so she can put stickers on her cups, and there's big adult sippy cups that she carries everywhere. Anyway, so this was her test shirt. This is what she did. She took one of my old black t-shirt that I had. I mean, the sleeves are ripped, and it's just an old t-shirt, right? And this is the design she thought that she should test with on my t-shirt. This is the design. So, today only, you can call me a cupcake. Monday, I'll see you out back. But yes, there's love in cupcakes. Today's going to be a good day. Okay, I woke up with some positive vibes about a video I created, and got some positive feedback, all that. So here I is. Sean Higgs will be here in a few minutes. We probably won't go too deep here on the show, just because there's really not too much to talk about. There's some playing games for some basketball. Hawks, Cavs, Pelicans, Clippers. I'm Team Hawks right now. I'm just throwing that out there. I think Atlanta can win this game. And I'm not going to – and I'm on the Pelicans. I hate to say it. I am on the Pelicans. I can't believe I'm saying that. But that's where I'm at as far as basketball goes. Red Velvet, Lenny. Nah, she's allergic to chocolate. She can't eat that stuff. Sean Austin says the overs under 10 – oh, the O's, sorry. The O's under 10 and guards plus a half in the first 5. Lower my plays per day. Going to start cashing. That's what it's all about, brother. You've just got the sweetest cupcake in the bakery. I've been known to do a thing. All right. Hawks money line. There he is, the man with the legend.
What do you say?
What do you say? What do you know?
Cupcake.
Cupcake, yeah. Hey, listen, it's a nice shirt. It's got glitter. You guys can't see the glitter, but there's glitter in the vinyl. Holy moly. Holy moly, Sean Higgs. What's happening? Let's talk some baseball. You guys keep putting in your last Woodies if you're in the chat or questions for Sean Higgs. I'll pull them up. Allie Burns is taking a long weekend, Mr. Higgs. I'm sorry.
She's like, oh, come on in with me on Friday.
Yeah, I know. Well, the internet. You know how that works.
I get it. I brought my baseball player props with me.
Okay, let's go.
So we'll throw them up. They've been treating me pretty good so far, 31-40. And I'm assuming that most people here kind of know who I am through picks and parlays, and I saw a couple names. They've been in my show, so
right.
Listen, we throw out a lot of games here: baseball, prop wise, regular sides, totals. So yeah, we're gonna have losing records, but that doesn't mean anything when you have plus money stuff. So here's a couple I like today. And again, 31-40 on the year, plus 782. Your Boston, Minnesota game. Again, I could have maybe added some more. There was a couple games that didn't have anything posted right away. And again, I do my show at 11 a.m. my time here in the East. It's you're a couple hours behind me. So if there's nothing up, I'm not, and I say this all the time, I'm not sitting around waiting for NBA, for guys to decide if they're playing before lines get posted, or whatever the case may be. I don't, so baseball, same way. If I don't have a game posted where I'm looking, I'm not racing. Oh my goodness, I got to find something. You can find winners or losers that matter, posted or not. So I got to just stick. I got them. I'm not going to run back and force things. Just to have. I mean, I got a bunch of games here. So give me some Trevor Story plus 145 for Ruby for Boston. Again, I think this game goes over. And everybody's like, Trevor Story, why not Xander Bogaerts or Devers or, whatever. We could go through a bunch of other players on these teams. I'm not looking for that guy. I'm not looking for a minus
I'm not looking for that
105.
guy.
You know, all my things are going to be plus money. That's why we're 9 games under 500 and we're almost plus 8 units above in the plus. You know, I mean, we take plus money honeys. So give me
Plus
some
money honeys.
Give me some Trevor Story plus 145, and on the mini side, a little Ursula plus 190. I was thinking maybe Sanu or Sanchez or something else, but I went with a little Ursula plus 190. He's familiar with Boston Par. You know, he's an ex-Yankees, played here a little bit, got some experience in the ballpark. Why not give me Ursula plus 190? Speaking of the Yanks, we got 2 Yankees up next. So Rizzo and Stanton, 145, 135. They bat 3rd and 4th. In a lineup that's pretty good, and they're 2 guys who actually could probably stroke a homer themselves to clean us all up on one swing of the bat. They're, I think, tied for the team lead on ribbies, like 5 or 6 apiece already. Again, 45, 35 plus money. Let's go. The A's. So I got a little Pinder here plus 170. This team's, you know, who thought they were going to be good? I got an under ticket on them for the season. Right now, playing well. Plus 170, I'll take a shot. And Toronto, again, you got Bichette, you got Vlad, you got Uriel, you got Springer. You can go on and on about the Toronto lineup. I'll grab some Chapman here, plus 175. Another guy could hit a home run. He's struggling a bit. That's why it's plus 175. But people are in front of him. We just need him to rope one. Sack fly gets us run across the board. But I don't care how he gets there. 175, we're taking it.
I like that. I like that all. I was a little bummed out earlier in the week. You were giving out player props, and I was all over them. And then I realized on BetMGM, my app it's my go-to. I'm not gonna lie. We should be using Caesar Sportsbook. Shop your lines. Definitely use different sportsbooks. But I tried to go to BetMGM, and it's because I'm in Vegas. I can't get to the player props in there. It just pissed me off. But I found some other places I can. So.
Well, Caesars is what? Is Caesars Will Hill in Vegas? I know it's Will Hill.
Yeah, Will Hill. Old Billy Hill. He lets me do some things that I like to do on the app. So it's if you live in Vegas, they want you to go into the casino and do all this. Problem is, I'm like 15, 20 minutes off. I'm not going down. I'm not going down to the strip to place a bet. I'm not. I can find something.
Go there. Go there in the morning. Hang out. Go to a nice buffet.
Yeah, I go. Well, I got a nice little neighborhood casino. We call them local casinos. It's like 5. I can walk there. It's 5-minute walk, 2-minute ride. It takes me longer.
They take sports betting.
Yep, it's a Santa Fe casino out here, and yeah, I'm like 2 minutes from the Santa Fe casino. That's where I live. So I like the Santa Fe.
They're not a stations, right? Because I know stations will probably have stuff.
No, they're not a stations though. I don't know what now I gotta look.
Yeah, you're taking off, Allie. Good job, Allie.
Yeah, good job, Allie. We know what's going on.
Good job.
They are stations casino now that I think about it.
I see a lot of familiar people here in the chat.
We take the kids that are bowling all the time.
Hey,
damn bowlers. There you go.
Buxton Pavetta. You can go Buxton, leadoff hitter. I'm not looking at that one. Listen, Allie, you're not here. All right. I don't want to hear your nonsense in the chat.
It is a stations casino.
Plus Money Syndicate. Nice name.
Yeah, I like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a stations casino. I go there all the time for food and stuff. I used to go up there, peanut butter jelly. Listen, we were talking about ham. Can you believe what Tim Earl did with ham? Puts brown sugar and what are you doing on your show over there at Midday Money? That's the kind of stuff we talk about. Santa Fe is a stations casino. I don't know. I used to go up there. I like the papers sometime. Remember the old school papers? I want to go get my papers. I want to go up there and go up there real quick. And
I'm the same way. Like I tell people, like when I'm in Jersey, I'm not apping it up. I'm going to, Will Hill down at the Monmouth Park or FanDuel, or I'm going to AC to hit any one of those kind of places. I've done the phone stuff way before half the people in this chat were even born. Like, I mean, really, people are probably 20-some years old. Yeah, well, I was calling a 718 number in the 90s, putting bets in. So the minute I could walk into a place, I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like, it's fun walking in there. And I always say all the time on my show, I'm like, it's a lot different banging on your phone like, oh, I'm just gonna put in a whatever. Go start pulling cash out of your pocket and not hundreds this thick or whatever you're putting down. It can be singles, whatever your bankroll is, and start putting real money down. Totally different feeling.
Totally different. I'll tell you what, I do like to go to Santa Fe though in the morning during like the beginning of college football. I'll go in the morning, early Saturday mornings. They got a little Cinnabon cart lady person there. You can get like a Cinnabon for like $2, and I'll get my sheets and I'll sit there and I'll pull my fat kid move and I'll have my Cinnabon from whatever, Mrs. Fields, or not that that's a cookie place, but whatever. And I'll eat my Cinnabon and I'll go through my sheet and stuff like that. But I got lazy like everybody else, and now everything's just done on an app.
If I had, I'd be going to that every day, especially if it's a little walk. Take your chubby ass out for a walk. You're like me.
I don't need to walk that much.
Especially if you're walking to go eat a Cinnabon. It offsets it. It's definitely worth it.
I ain't going
get my exercise in. Well, it doesn't know you're going down there eating a big giant Cinnabon.
And then I got to sit there with all. The problem is there's like 80 guys up in there. There's like 100 seats. 80 of them are filled with chain smokers betting on horses and dogs. And they've been there all day. Eating dollar hot dogs and drinking stale beer. And just went through 5 packs of cigarettes. So I'm like, let me just get in and out of here. I'll just go pick up the sheets. It's where I get all my future sheets and stuff like that. I'll go through futures and
getting back
to Super Bowl.
Getting back to the ham, we left the chat and somebody, I'm gonna bring it up tomorrow. Somebody said like ham was nasty. I'm gonna rip into this guy tomorrow.
Oh,
how's ham nasty?
Ham is not nasty. Allie Burns brings up a good question. We should talk about sports a little bit besides ham and my fat ass walking. How'd you get started betting player props? Most of the school guys aren't into them.
Was it the Twins? No,
was it the Twins?
No, you know what? It was more started like last year. People started asking like, oh, well, what about first fives and over strikeout for pitcher props? I'm like, it's not a lot of things. Last year I did one player prop. It was a Buxton homer and actually hit. And I was like, oh my goodness. I paid for like $440. I was like all excited. And I'm like, you know what? After we move, maybe I'll look more into that coming up next season. Wasn't something I'm going to jump into player prop wise in May when I was moving from, from the other place down here to the new house and then getting settled and then the family coming. I'm not putting my own money on that when I'm half-assing something. To be
right.
Like, I mean, I'm not ready for that. It's the baseball season's 2 months old. By the time I get settled, the family came down a month later. It's 3 months. It's July. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm not jumping into it. This is more something I got into just the start of this year. I kind of looked at because I had time in the morning. I'm like, you know what? I look at the player props because people, you got to kind of go with the tide. I mean, I'm not betting, people love soccer or MMA or tennis and golf. I don't bet those things. I'll never bet those things. I don't know enough about it. Keeping up with football and baseball and basketball is hard enough. Player props is something I can kind of get into because I like baseball. It's my favorite sport. And more for baseball than football because I just know, I just know my little baseball better. I could, anybody can pull up a baseball box score or team stats and kind of go through and be like, okay, you know who the players are. You see a lineup, you know where guys are going to be bad. It's not like, it's just, I don't know. I just started getting into it more this year. And yeah, it was, I don't know why. And it's paid off so far. And I said this today. I said, okay, we're, it's good so far. We're winning. Again, 9 games under 500, and we're up a nice chunk. But again, we go 0-5 today. We're even, basically, right? We don't catch up today. We're back to even. We're back to drawing board tomorrow. Again, I thought I'd go more plus kind of stuff where I don't have to win every game. Where we hit a couple, we go, we hit 2 of these, and it's. We kind of break
more gravy.
It's gravy. It's a you just got to kind of grind away. People think you're going to hit 90% of your games. I tell people I'm happy here in NFL. Last 12 years, NFL for me is about 56, 57%. People say that's terrible. All right, I want to see you hit that. Bet
good luck. Yeah,
try to hit 600 of them. Yeah. I don't worry
that's
about
fair.
a day or a week. It's not like that. This is my life. It's every day, all different sports. I kind of just try to find a little win. I say. No one's stepping over $7 on the street, right? For people all the time, I said, you can send me $7 a day if you want to. Nobody has. No one's asked me for my Venmo or PayPal account or anything. No one's.
Yeah.
Right? No, I don't. I mean, but they'll say, oh, you went 1-1 in baseball. $13. Well, you want to give me $13? Nobody wants to pay $13. Nobody wants to give me $13.
No.
No one wants to. I thought my baseball package. It comes out to about $1 a day for the whole season. People want to spend $200. Hey, I'm just doing what I've been doing on sites for 17 years, and before that for 27 years basically. I don't know.
Do you do a lot of nerfies and yerfies?
No, I threw out some nerfies the other day in the chat. I think I went like 1 and 2 on them. I'm just I'll give my opinion when people come up with the no run first innings or yes runs, and right. I would probably just lean no runs 95% of the time, no runs, just because. Short of like a leadoff homer or a guy just getting shelled, I mean, I think the pitcher's going to come in and get through a first inning without a problem, right? You expect that to start. This is a starting pitcher. I don't care how good you are, whether you're a Hall of Famer like Clay Kershaw or a fifth starter like, Keller or somebody. I don't know. These guys are starters. They should be able to go 3 innings or 3 batters, I should say.
Yeah.
Especially to start the game. So I would always leave no runs. I really don't jump into new runs, though. I don't think I've ever bet one of those myself.
Allie Burns says, how do you get started in the business? How'd you get started in this?
I get started. Weesh.
I know. Tough questions.
Oh, excuse me. I know, Allie. This is like a whole Q&A for me. I thought I was coming in and give out player props.
Allie Burns asked the hard questions.
So I knew a guy who knew someone I thought another site's name. I don't know. Sorry, Allie. But so Tony K owns a site. It's Vegas Top Dogs, and I knew a guy who knew him, and I just wrote to him, emailed him, like, hey, these are my picks. Let me on a site. I do little write-ups, and I guess a couple months later, he threw on a site. It was called actually Picks Pals or something. Was his initial site, and then I was on that, and then he started another site, and then I went from being on his site with a bunch of people like Craig. Craig had a thing, CT Sports Picks. Was his original site before Picks and Parlays and all the other sites he got involved in. And I've gone on from there. I mean, now I'm on 100-something sites, At one point,
now we're everywhere.
The one channel I'm on has probably 150 channels or some sites. But, I try to basically keep it to Picks and Parlays now since we do a lot of videos and stuff. But yeah, I just started. I was always a bettor. And I said, and when I started writing and kind of like, oh, wow, I could maybe make money selling a pick. Again, in Jersey now sports betting in 2004. There's no sports betting there, so it was kind of like sharpened my betting a little, because now all of a sudden it's like, ooh, man, I hope this wins because somebody else is betting on it. Like for me, I'm like, whatever, I'll move on, But now it's kind of like people listen to you, and you feel bad if the game doesn't go right.
There's somewhat of a I don't want to say pressure, but it is pressure. I mean, you feel obligated to. You don't want to just throw stuff out. Exactly. I'm not just going to look at something and go, "Oh, Tigers," for whatever this that. Just because I'm on the Tigers, well, I'm a Tiger fan. Of course, I'm on the Tigers. But but yeah, you do when people are asking and going, "Hey, what are you on? What are you on?" And then if it loses, you're like,
That's what I try to say in the things, like if I bet it, I'm like, I didn't bet this game, but this is what I like. Because I don't want to say, you're ready to bet a game. I see somebody likes, it's Allie, Brubaker, yes, run first inning. So if you're going to bet it, go for it. I got no real opinion on it. I bet enough games. I give enough out where this is where I stand. And what I try to really teach people is that you're going to lose. People might tell you you're not going to lose. Or you can find somebody who might be hot or whatever. That's great. Then they'll delete their Twitter or whatever the heck they're on after 6 weeks. You're going to lose, folks. And that's, people don't like to talk about that. I bring on, hey, we're going to lose.
It goes back to bankroll management. Yes. You guys got to, like, if you're betting and to each their own, their bankroll. And everybody has a different bankroll, and it's all to each their own. That's all I'll say. So if you're the $5 better, or if you're the $500 better. That's why everybody talks in unit size. And because my $500 bet might only be $5 to you, or, my $20 bet might be $2,000 to you. It is what it is. So you got to, tread lightly, especially in season openers and stuff like that. I would imagine as the year goes on, Higgs is going to have a lot more plays and be more dialed in. And right now he's pretty dialed in with these. He's up almost 8 units.
You get a little hot in something, you got to ride a little bit. Now, I'm not saying you double up and start pressing because especially on props, you don't do that because this is all about one guy swinging the bat.
Chase anything.
It's not like a team you're riding and stuff like that. You're gonna have, you can't. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe I just don't see how you can get totally locked in on a player prop. But Ali did bring up about a lot of the old school guys about player props, but excuse me, I've got to have a sneeze come up here.
That's fine. I'm going
allergies are the killer
real quick. Tyreek, yes, you're in. I need a pick for you for last Woody standing. You did make it in last yesterday, whatever it was.
I know a guy, and he's a well-known guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna throw. I'm not a person who throws out people I'm friends with, but this cat, like, we're talking NFL, and I was like, and I was showing him. We were together down in AC, and I was showing him my books about over the years for NFL and stuff. He's like, this is really solid stuff here. He's like, I don't like it. He's like, it's me. I'm not. He's left that and moved into like player props for NFL, where he's not a side or total guy. And this is someone you've seen. This is you'd be like shocked, like, but he's like, I find value in this. On the player prop side of things for NFL. For NFL player props for me, I'm like, I'm running for it. I don't know. NFL player props. I'm like, you're out of your mind. I
don't mess with the player props in the NFL at all. There's too many.
I'll do it Super Bowl. Super Bowl.
Yes.
I wrote a couple of this guy's things. He hooked me up with things. But like other than that, I'm like, I'm not looking for any kind of NFLs. I know my sides. Total's all right, but I'll jump on a side. But believe it or not, a lot of people, the player prop is a huge thing.
It's a niche, and sometimes some people find their niche, exactly. And when you do, you just run with it. Like for me, the beginning of hockey, like when hockey was going on, I was so dialed into hockey or when college basketball started, I really didn't. I know you're a big college basketball guy and everything like that, but I didn't at first. I stayed away from college basketball because I was so dialed in on hockey. I just wanted to stay. I didn't want to change anything. I'm very superstitious. So if I'm dialed in on hockey, don't talk to me about college basketball. That's kind of how I am. And I'm like, and then I got sucked into the tournament like I do every year, my own fault. And then I got away from handicapping hockey. And
that we do the videos on Monday, and we talk about like, we got I do the NBA pick or whatever. I'm like, NBA this year. This is what I have for the NBA. I have it. Paper. That's how I roll here. So 25-20 with NBA. That's all I've got in the NBA this year, and 3-1 in the playoffs. But in college basketball, I have like 800 games because I'm not worried about we're talking about hockey. NBA comes on board. I have NFL and college football, and then I got college basketball, which I'm always good at college basketball. And NBA is, hey, somebody playing today? Oh, hi, look, Paul George is out tonight. No NBA playoff game. I mean, no, I'm all for keeping what makes you money, whether it be hockey or baseball or NFL, whatever the sport may be.
Right.
Why am I forced? I said that today on the show. I said, if I'm on a 7 for 40 run in NFL, am I looking to bet NFL or am I going to go where college football where I'm like 50-20? Like baseball right now for me, I'm trucking along. We're rolling along here.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Cody's got a few player props here. Some plays he likes. The Pirates, Nats, Reynolds, Hayes, Hernandez, Ruiz, Newman, 1+ hits. Franco and RBI. Love my Pirate parlays. Hit 3 or 4 Pirate parlays. Thanks for the bell run, Rob.
Cody had these props the other day. He was asking, I think, about the Pirate game. I'm like, you got to just be a Pirate fan to be coming in on a bunch of Pirate guys.
You got to be.
The Bell prop did cash, though. He did score one for the Nats. We'll take it.
There we go.
Again, see, here's a guy who knows his team. So why not take a shot with guys he knows and familiar with? Like he's watching this series.
Right.
I mean, all right. I mean, Hayes, Hernandez, why not? 1+ hits and a ribby.
I tell people that all the time, especially in the NFL or baseball, when there's so much, just pick a division. Find a division and just own that division. Own it. Know everything about that division. Know every player in there, what they do, their tendencies, up, down, all around. Know it. Own it. Be an expert in that division. And if you're an expert in that division, then you can branch out from there.
I say that to all the people like, oh, how do you get started?
A conference,
betting all over. Yeah, like college hoops for me is like I'm not betting like a lot of ACC games. I'm in the Mountain West. I'm in the MAC. I'm in the Big Sky, the Big West. Like smaller car. I'm not. I'm not.
See,
you're not
for
going
me,
to
I'm in
find
the Big
value
Ten.
on. Auburn Kentucky line is going to be pretty spot on, exactly a sharp number. But then you're going to move somewhere where Montana's playing Montana State. Or Northern Arizona is playing somebody, or Cal Poly. Find a small thing. Start there. Start on one, and then build it out.
I'm big in the Big Ten and the MAC. Obviously, I'm from the Midwest. That's where I grew up. I've grown up watching those games. Big Ten football, Big Ten college basketball, whatever you got. Big Ten and the MAC.
Yeah.
The MAC's easy money. Just bet the overs.
Bet the over in MAC football. There you go.
Yeah. Didi says today Tigers win or lose today. I have them on the first five. And I sprinkled a little bit on the full game, but
I like Tigers today.
Tigers with first five, DD. There you go. What else? She says Plus Money says that I think the bettors would be so much more successful if they took more NBA player props under, especially with big name players.
NBA is definitely not my specialty, so I'm not even going to get involved in that conversation. I did have a Kyrie over the other day because I think he's a guy who I just bet over his point total because he hasn't played in a whole year. He's going to come out and just shoot and shoot and shoot. So anything under 30 points, over every game.
Yeah, I agree. You had a great, I think it was we recorded a video on Mondays. We record videos. And on Mondays, Shahan said, how would you say the NBA? And it stuck with me. And now I can't think of it for a life.
No betting allowed. No betting allowed.
No betting allowed during the regular season.
In the playoffs.
Yeah, no betting allowed during the regular season. Nothing but action in the playoffs. And I was like, holy, it was like a light bulb burst over my head.
Really?
That makes so much sense.
I'm not waiting on some guy who makes, I say this all the time, and I don't care. I repeat myself. People watch my show, hear me say the same thing all the time because that's the way I'm set. It's black and white. It's just simple like this. If you don't care making $27 million, you're going to suit up. I got to wait till 10 to 7 or 10 to 8 to see if you're going to play again. No, I got a life. I have kids. I got a wife. I'm not sitting around waiting on some dude to decide if he wants to play. And I say this people in the chat, you're coming home from work and you want to bet a game. Oh, is he playing today? What do you mean is he playing? That game, that game should just be totally crossed off. You shouldn't be looking to look at that game if somebody's don't know if they're going to play or not.
I agree. If you're just getting started, you can cap a division you can watch on TV also. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Something that you're local in, you can kind of get invested into it. Yes. I mean, for me, obviously the AL Central, I've been watching Tiger baseball since before I could walk.
Exactly.
So, I kind of, you get into those or whatever. Rickett says, good morning, Mr. Higgs. Lenny, what's happening? Rickett, I'm going to pull this up again.
Yeah,
Sean Higgs player props for today, dropping some knowledge on you guys.
I had Nets under. Actually, I got it at 8.5. I think it's come down, but that's actually one of the premiums too. So good move there. I think I saw it's definitely come down.
Has Tim Earl tried to talk you into doing more player props with the NBA and stuff, or more NBA, I should say?
No, because NBA, my feelings on the NBA are pretty well known.
This is true.
I think my NBA is, and again, it starts during the NFL season and college basketball, where I'm jumping right into college hoops. November college basketball for me, it's a 60+% month. I'm going to get a huge nut in my pocket between November and December. Then I have the playoffs, and then I'll worry about the NBA in April because I have March Madness. I got April baseball, and then it's playoff time. Okay, I'll dip into playoffs because I know guys are going to play. Nobody's taking a day off for load management.
Yeah, there's none of that.
A 5-game series is 2 weeks because they're every 4 days. I don't have to worry about a guy taking off.
That's fair. Michael wants to know where's Higgs' cupcake shirt. I'm going to get him one made. I'm going to have the wife make him one. We're going to send him one. It's going to have a cupcake. It's a llama eating a cupcake or something. Yes. I don't know. We'll get you one for sure. Allie Burns likes the Phillies get it done today. What are your thoughts on them?
No, I can't ride the Phillies. I like Miami. I do. I didn't bet them. I got the under 7.5, but I like Miami. I don't like betting on teams. Once we get to 3 losses, I'm not betting a team. I'm going the other way. It's an auto play the other way on 3-loss teams. I'm not buying into teams on losing streaks. And baseball, 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streaks, they are the norm. Teams always lose 4 or 5 in a row. It's not uncommon. Not uncommon at all.
No.
So yeah, don't like the Phillies right here.
That's
and again,
right.
I like the Marlins pitching staff. I think they can always keep the team in it. Problem is they don't really score many runs. I mean, I got lucky with them last night. I had Miami, but again, good pitching staff. I'm going to lean that way. And Philly, again, 3 in a row. Not interested.
Fair enough. Good morning, y'all. Did I miss your Nerfie already, Lenny? I try to give out like one Nerfie. I like my Nerfies. I do. I have a science to it. I'm not saying it's right. I've been doing all right this year. I like the Giants and the Guardians Nerfie. I'm on that today. It's like minus 120. It's not horrible.
I can do that. I can do that with you there, Lenny.
Yeah, Carlos Rondon, Zach Plasic.
Plazak.
Yeah. Plazak. Yeah, I don't know. I'm terrible at last names. You should see me try and pronounce these Russian hockey names.
You should know. You know this because the Brewers used to be in the Central when it was Dan Plazak was a reliever for him, his father.
Yeah, I still can't say it. You'd be happy I could say Jack Morris, for Christ's sake, okay? I'm not very good with names. That's the worst. Let me just tell you the worst thing about watching Tiger baseball is I have to listen to Kirk Gibson, who's a Michigan State alumni. I love me my Michigan State Spartans, but the guy talks like paint is drying. Just like this. This is how it's a hit to the outfield there, Bob. So and I'm like, he's like, you got to speed him up or something.
You have John Sterling calling home runs. It is high. It is gone. Oh no, it's caught. He's out. Oh, I thought it was out of here. I mean,
right. And then you bring in the old Dan Petrie. Remember him? He used to be a Tiger.
Oh, Dan Petrie, relief pitcher. Yeah.
Dan Petrie does the pre-game, post-game stuff. So Dan Petrie, he's a little sauce, I think, on a
nice 90s throwback there, Dan Petrie.
Dan Petrie, yeah, it's good times.
What about like Bobby Higginson?
I like that. So
where's he at?
But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get him in the booth though. That'd be
him. Yeah, Mickey Pendleton, Matt Noakes.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm on, though, the Nerfie. I'm on the Giants and the Guardians, the Nerfie on that. Higgs need a llama shirt from Amandalicious. Yeah, I'm going to get Amanda's on to get you a shirt there, a llama eating a cupcake or something. She made all kinds of stuff. She made me a Detroit Tiger logo.
To wear on my show every day.
There you go. We'll get you some llama shirts. Don't worry. I appreciate you stopping by, sir.
I'll let you go, Lenny. Thanks for having me.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the info, as always. Don't forget to check out Higgs Midday Money. Him and some goofball that puts ham on his or ketchup on his steak, I think. Tim Earl. Midday Money, noon at Eastern. Noon Eastern time every day. Midday Money. Thanks, Higgs. All right, guys. Honestly, I don't think we have much more to talk about. I mean, we do, but we don't. If we got some more last Woody entries, I'm going to stick around for that. Lance Parrish was a great Tiger. Should be a Lance Parrish. I'm going to tell you a quick story about Lance Parrish. Lance Parrish, catcher for the Detroit Tigers back in the day when they won the World Series in mid-'80s. I was like 10 years old, 13 maybe. And I went to a ball game. My mom, my grandmother, they both worked like the beer, the concession stand thing. My aunt worked there too. It was like a part-time job. The whole damn family worked there. Used to get in there for free. My grandfather would take me up there, my dad, whatever. And I'd just wander around. The ushers knew me. I was just a kid that just wandered around. I never had a seat. I just went wherever I wanted. It was good times. But Lance Parrish, I caught him coming off the field, and he threw me his batting glove. I wish I knew where the hell it was, but he had a batting glove, and it wasn't even a good batting glove. It was like all tore up and a ball. He signed me a ball, and I still don't have it. Don't know where it's at. It's been lost and moved probably 15 times. But Lance Parrish is the reason I played high school baseball for 1 year because I realized I was fat. Okay, my knees couldn't take it, and I tried to play catcher. He's great, and then but he was like one of my favorite players growing up. So it was fun to watch him. He coached a little while in the Tigers organization. I believe he might even still be in the minor league coaching and stuff, but he was just a genuine good dude. Kirk Gibson's kind of an a-hole. If you met him like around town, he's that guy. But the Dodgers ruined him. Bob Price Deer. Bob Price Rob Deer. I don't know who that is. Rob Deer. Okay. Had an amazing day yesterday. Fell out of every contest all in one swoop. Speaking of Handicap 10, I should bring that up real quick. I'm going to bring that up and talk about that real quick. Who got cut? Who did? Let me just pull that up. Pull that over here. I'm going to share my screen if I can figure it out. Boom, shakalaka. Pull that down. Make this a little bit bigger for y'all. See that. We got, here's our top 3 right here so far after a cut 2. Tim Earl, Anthony Salvato, Cody Bennett. Tim Earl hanging on to first place. Hanging on. I mean, hanging on. So don't think he's not. You can see the whole screen. They're right on his tail at 21-7. He's 21-6-1. Then you got Al White right behind him at 20-8. Chris Glisson's 19-8-1. Few people at 19-9, including Allie Burns, Rodney Molina, and Alan Miles. Then you get into the 18-10, 17-11. People that barely made the cut. Sean Austin, 13-12-3. Mandalicious, 14-13-1. Thomas Salvato, these guys needed 2-0 days, and they got them. Silky Man and Thomas Salvato. Robert Franklin holding on there in those 15 spots. Other than that, red is bad. Rickett got cut. Luis Torres got cut. Tate the Great got cut. Some big names in this here. Jeffrey Laura got cut. Heath Bierce, Jeff Bradley. He put in picks yesterday just so he could finish 14-14, and he went 0-2. He was so pissed. Amanaman, I believe he stopped picking a couple days ago, but that is it for Handicapper 10. Pull this out, get that back out of here, and then pull that back up. Go back over to the chat. Touche. I think Rob Deer is a brewer. Okay. I call him Cecil Fielder. I remember Cecil. I remember when Cecil played there, and I remember when his son played too. What damn? I can't think of his name. Played there too. He was there with Miggy for a while. They were crushing home runs. Damn it, I can't think of his name. I'm terrible with names. Terrible. I'll remember your face for as long as I live. But a name, I'm terrible with him. That's why I just call my wife Amanda's on. Because, you'd think I would remember Amanda. Nope. It's just Babe. It's Babe, Amanda's on, Babe-licious, or names I can't say on here because I'll get in trouble. Recall, but my keyboard sucks. There you go. You'd be a good baseball manager through the first 5 anyway. That's fair. First 5, we're going all in. Okay, we can't play 9 innings of baseball. We need to be up like multiple runs if I was a baseball manager, because I bullpen management, they all suck, all of them. That's how I feel. Every team. Allie Burns doing awesome in the handicap 10. Yeah, she's 19-9. She's not. Hey, listen, there's a lot. There's only been half of the picks made. Okay, there's only been 28 picks. There's 60, so a little bit more than half. 32 more picks to go. There's a lot of contests left. So today's April 15th. 3 parlays made the cut. Yep. I'm a big parlays fan. I bet you are. Prince Fielder. Damn it. Yes, that guy. How do I not know that? How do I not know Prince? Like, come on. Thank you. All about those Ruskies. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Allie Burns, if Russian table tennis goes on like a week-long break? That was the hardest for me when I was dialed in the NHL in Handicap 10, and they hit the All-Star break, and I was like, shit, I got to bet NBA or college bet. What do I do now? And that's when you handicap your handicappers is what you do there. Yes, it was Prince Fielder. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Best MLB offspring, Griffey, Vlad. I think Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is yet to be determined, but that kid could be better than his dad. Ken Griffey Jr. Yeah, he is better than his dad. Cecil. Wait till Miggy has kids that play in them. I'm just saying. Alou has to be up there too. There you go. I also suffer from short-term memory loss. There you go. I do too. My wife suffers from selective hearing. She hears what she wants to hear when she wants to hear it. Hence the cupcake shirt. But that's that. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm going to go through some stuff, do some housekeeping stuff, because I think we got everybody. Only people I'm missing picks from are TS44, which I believe is Tommy Salvato. I get these guys mixed up. Tyreek Wilson and David Allen. Those are the only people I'm missing last Woody standing picks for. I'll take a picture of this. There is a spot on the Facebook page for that. Don't forget, if you're in the Going Deep contest, that has been posted for the Facebook page as ready as well. So that's ready to roll. If you're in the Handicap 10, that's been posted. I'll try it. Last Woody standing. Let me bring this up. Last Woody starts on Monday. It starts on Mondays now. So we're off Saturday and Sunday. There's no picks. If you're in Last Woody here, and you make it past today, you don't have to pick Saturday and Sunday. You'll be back to pick on Monday. Also, the new contest starts on Monday. Normally, it starts on Tuesdays. It's all embedded into our head that it starts on Tuesdays. Well, we need to unplug that. Times they are a-changing. Bob Dylan said it, I think. But Last Woody starts on Monday, so do not miss the Monday show. That starts at 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to go through the whole lineup because I know Allie has it here. Max Wager Network daily lineup. If you haven't already, you should be subscribed, and ring the bell for notification on Max Wager Networks. Just so you guys know, those get priority in the chat when they come through. So you should be chatting all in there. Just saying. I might have made that up, but who's going to say that it's not? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. We start off midday money with John Higgs, our special guest today. We're going to try to get Higgs back on, I think, a weekly basis, maybe every couple weeks. Stop in, give us a little baseball update as we go through the summer months. Midday money, though, with Sean Higgs, noon Eastern, right before Morning Wood, with Allie Burns is up at 1 o'clock Eastern. That's this show. And pending internet issues, which I'm at this point thinking she's got a modem or a router issue because we still keep getting blinky light buttons. So I told her to call her internet company and tell them fix this because it's not even that windy today, at least by me. So hopefully she gets that wrapped up over the weekend and she will be here Monday as well. Just Parlays comes up right after Morning Wood with Chris King at 2 p.m. Eastern. Definitely check out our boys, Jim Williams and Chris King over there. They got a hell of a show. And these guys, too. Back to the Window with Scott and Scott. This show is funny as hell. I love this show. These guys, we could drink beers and talk sports, me and these guys. So great show there. And then I do this little show called Game Time Decision with two guys that look alike, Tim and Nick Earl. They're from the Earl Sports Bets. Definitely stop by. We round out the night, main event, as we like to call ourselves. I don't know. 5 o'clock Eastern. No, we go through the NBA and NHL injury updates, and we've been breaking down baseball, the later games for that day, kind of going through, seeing what we like, what we don't like, maybe live betting some stuff. So we also talk about a lot of food over there for no reason other than we're fat kids. So definitely check that out always. I'm going to jump back over to the chat. Have a great day, bro. Appreciate you. Pedro, you back in the States? You're still partying it up in Mexico. Is Going Deep losing out contest? Yes. You lose and you're out. It is like a Last Woody, but just baseball. It'll start every Thursday, and we'll go until we get a winner. I'm not sure on what we win or what. I think you win a T-shirt. Might be able to throw $50 in there. I could talk Craig Trapp into that. That's more of an Allie Burns question because it's like a buzzer beer, but this is for baseball. We're just trying to take contests other than Last Woody away from the Morning Wood show and turn this more into more educational stuff, more guests, more angles, more what we like and how we're adapting to trends throughout the season with different sports. We're trying to learn y'all something. There you go. That's the best way I can put it. Czechoslovakian table tennis, of course. Well, thank God. Thank God you got a backup. Vlad Jr. is my everything now that Freddie is a Dodger. Oh my goodness. But he's Canadian. He's from the Canadas. Buzzer beater to start in October. Prepare now. Yeah. It'll be back. Hope Plus Money hit the like button. Yeah, hope you hit the like button, Plus Money. You like the Giants under? If you like the Giants under, I like the Nerfy then. I do like that. I hit the like button on Max Wagers and Picks and Parlay. Super luck activated. That's fair. Not until April 20th. Vacay, man. Vacay. Partying it up. I told you I'm on my way. Maybe. I don't know. Always can learn more, get better every day. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you better. Everybody could use to get better. Everybody can. If you're not learning something, you're getting dumber. That's what I tell my kids. It's like if you're not moving forward, you're going backwards. If you're not learning, you're getting dumber. So move forward. Always be moving. Always be learning. Always be closing. That's where we're going to wrap it up, though. Check out Chris King, Max Wager Network, Just Parlays, coming up next after this. Other than that, we'll see you guys Monday. Have a good weekend. You know the drill. Good luck, unless you're against me.